Hi, I'm Joyce, the Energy Lady. Are there some things that you're just really hooked on? I'm not talking Dr. Pepper or sugar. What about worrying? Worrying, suffering, pain. You might think, what the heck are you talking about? But there are people who are addicted to pain, or they're addicted to suffering. They're addicted to worrying. And if that is the case, and that is your case, you may not be aware of it, but look how much time you spend worrying. Look how much time you spend in pain or suffering. If that's the case, then you may be addicted to that. And oftentimes I talk to people who are addicted to suffering because that's what they're used to. That's what they know. And it goes back to that whole comfort zone thing. What you know best is where you're going to stay. Now, I did have someone say to me recently, I would rather have physical pain than emotional pain. And consequently, that person is in physical pain all the time because they refuse to address the emotional issues. And it's a choice, sometimes conscious, sometimes not. In this particular person's case, it is conscious because they actually spoke it. And come to find out, they made a promise to themselves that they did not ever want to deal with that emotional pain. And so they will do whatever it takes to stay out of that emotional pain by being in physical pain because their words spoke it. So if you're looking for healing and you're looking to feel better, you might ask yourself, am I really wanting to get better, or do I like this place I'm in of suffering and discomfort and misery? I love worrying about things and people and consequences. And if that's the case, then you have to move from there to the next step and acknowledge it. And then say, okay, where can I get the healing for this? I work with clients who go through this all the time. I wouldn't even talk about this subject because it seems kind of far-fetched, but it's actually really accurate that people find themselves comfortable in pain because that's what they know. And so they're going to look for pain because that's where they're most comfortable, as well as if they feel better. Sometimes people don't know how to be with feeling better. So when you get a diagnosis from a doctor and they say it might be this or it might be that, where does your mind go? It immediately goes to the worst, right? And that's because, or maybe not, I'm not going to say you all do that, but when you immediately go to the worst part, it could be X, could be stress. This is, okay, I heard this today. It could be stress, or it could be cancer. What's your mind immediately going to go to? Oh, most people, it immediately goes to cancer. That's what they heard, that C word, rather than could be stress. My experience is most of those diagnoses have to do with stress, have to do with pain, suffering, unhappiness, worrying, and it moves into the body and shows up as pain in the body or sickness. So if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're going to find. If your immediate response is you go to the worst end of things, then that's because that's what you look for. So what is it you're looking for? What is it you really want? That's the kind of stuff I do with people in a session. Is we use muscle testing. I use muscle testing to ask, what is it your body's really looking for? Your body, when I push on your arm and I muscle test you, your body is strong to truth and it goes weak to not truth. So that's how we get the answers, because your body knows what's true. Your mind does not. Your mind is your ego. Your mind is locked up with whatever's comfortable and whatever it's in its comfort zone. So if you find yourself being addicted to pain, worry, stress, diagnosis, unhappiness, then please book a call with me because there are ways to work through that. I promise. Have a good one.